Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode, after escaping from the Schwartz auction with KeA, joining up with Randy and Tio, we continue to fight through Revache's forces, even having to protect innocent civilians they dragged into the battle. Making it to the dock, we found that the boat had left due to the uproar going on, leaving us cornered by the Killing Bear and his goons as we fought a desperate battle with nowhere to run to. Managing to emerge victorious only for the Revache commander to just get right back up, challenging Randy and revealing his identity as the two ex-Jaegers got ready to rumble as reinforcements arrived, with Zeit taking down the extras as we managed to jump onto the boat driven by Chief Sergei to make our escape.
Everyone, please settle down. There's been a minor incident, but the auction will proceed as planned. Minor incident my ass. Those were gunshots we heard earlier, right? Who do you take us for? I'll bring the die into this. Don't think I won't. Please, everyone, just calm down. Ugh, useless morons. Who do they think they are? How dare they make a fool of me? Speaker Hartman, where are you going? Please wait.
I suppose that means the auction is cancelled. A pity. Things didn't go the way I expected. At least I got a front row seat to quite an interesting show. And there they go. Dang, I was really looking forward to spending a bit more time hanging out here. Guess I'll just have to cut my fun short. Oh, from my point of view, you've had more than your fair share of fun tonight. For someone who serves as the link connecting the Blood and Iron Chancellor with Hartman, you've acted quite improperly this evening, haven't you? Oh, whatever could you be talking about? It's not like I gave them any sort of direct help, unlike a certain someone. You sure that's okay, though? Kind of a big deal to interfere in another country's domestic affairs like that. Oh, are you talking about that chakram technique? It was most impressive. Perhaps the infamous assassin Yin made an appearance tonight. Whatever you say. Well, my main objective was to make contact with you anyway. Kirka Ruran, Division Chief of the Rocksmith Agency. Someone's well informed. I suppose I should expect as much of a second secretary for the Imperial government. No, perhaps it's more appropriate to address you by your primary position, Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. Guess we figured each other out then. That should make things easier. How about we head on back to the hotel lounge and have ourselves a nice chat? We can talk about fun stuff. You know, like our country's plans regarding the information war being waged in Crossbell, or maybe the new rules for this modern era, where we have the non-aggression pact and the Orbital Network to consider. Yes, let us begin. The era where countries make grabs for power through sabotage and terrorism is now over. Even if the rules we lay down are preliminary, we must forge a new order, for the sake of preventing any more tragic accidents from occurring in Crossbell.
So that's what happened. Well, for now, I'll ignore the fact that you completely disregarded my warning. Sorry, Chief. Right now, this girl is our primary issue. Depending on how the Mafia decides to respond to this, we might be in a real tight spot. Seriously. They were planning to sell this kid. Can't imagine what they'll do to make sure that info doesn't get out. Honestly, I can't really see this ending well for anyone.
I doubt the Mafia would be so brazen as to attack the police department, but... Huh? Is someone going to try to do something bad to me? It's okay. We won't let that happen. More importantly, KeA, have you remembered anything else? Nope, not a thing.
I was afraid so.
Still at square one. Oh, by the way, Randy.
How about we save my story for another day? I mean, if you still want me in the SSS, that is.
Don't be ridiculous, Randy. Yes, we tolerate a lot of your dumb comments, but that goes too far. Why would you even say such a thing?
Sorry about that.
Huh? Hey, Doggy, why do Lloyd and the others look upset?
Oh, don't you worry. This is all just part of the beauty of youth.
Beauty of youth? You seem pretty unfazed considering everything we just went through. I can still hardly believe it myself. I mean, we got chased down by the Mafia. It almost doesn't seem real. Unfortunately, I don't believe any of that was a dream. At any rate, we'll go over everything once we get back to the office. Starting tomorrow, we're all gonna have to be on high alert. Yes, sir. Okie dokie. So comes to an end the Crossbell Anniversary Festival. Chapter 3 concludes. Did anyone like my voice acting there with the smoking chief? It's great. Extra ad-libs. But still, we now have +1. KeA joins the SSS, or at least it's going to be housed here, most likely. We got spare rooms. That makes you wonder about Wazi, who is now very much embroiled in our business. Was there, helped us, was against the Mafia, saw everything that happened, heard everything that happened. We've got rooms. I've been waiting to fill them. Get some people in these rooms. We have space. Right, where's my engagement room? We got 5 DP for that. We got some DP for support requests. I'm assuming that might just be the actual main one. Finding Colin. Sure. It'd be great if it actually said this is the maximum you can get per one. So you actually knew. 10 for the Schwartz auction investigation. I'm at 252 DP. The girl in the trunk. Well, let's start chapter 4 then, I guess. 1 week passed. The special support section was sheltering KeA at the SSS building, all while watching for possible retaliation from the Mafia. Relying on police intelligence and even Yona's vast information network, they carefully monitored the movements of Revache and Speaker Hartman. On the other hand, KeA, despite her memories not returning, quickly settled into her new life with a special support section. And then... we bought you loads of clothes. Head pats. What are you doing? Just constantly hugging her? A truce? Yeah, it's unofficial. Apparently that's the message Revache has been sending to the police department. They claim that a kid slipping into one of the exhibits was a mistake, and on top of that, they have no idea who she is. Of course, they pointed fingers at Hayaway, but who knows what actually happened? I agree. When we busted into the exhibit room, Yina just defeated the mafiosos, who were standing outside. I doubt he had time to bring KeA in from outside and swap her out for the doll. Does that mean she was already in that trunk you guys saw by the time it was sent to the mansion? And where the hell was it even sent from in the first place? I can't say for sure, but I've heard some mutterings about it being acquired through a Revache back channel. Supposedly it was brought to the mansion on the last day of the festival, the day of the auction. Revache insists that the shipping company that dropped it off turned out to be a fake. What? That can't be! So they're claiming they're being framed for the whole situation. Yep, that's the long and short of it. I don't know what's true or not, but it's clear that Revache is desperately trying to throw out excuses for what happened. After all, if they aren't careful, they could be accused of human trafficking. Weapons trafficking, mirror laundering, and an illegal auction that deals in stolen goods. Even guys bad enough to commit crimes like that without batting an eye don't want to get anywhere near human trafficking. That goes without saying. Human trafficking falls under one of the highest classes of offense. There's no chance anyone accused of it will get off lightly. Not even the CPD would stay silent about it. And if the guild call whiff of it, they bring an army of A-rank bracers in to wipe you off the map. They've got their honor as a supporting gauntlet to uphold after all. Revache can risk that larger scandal, let alone Speaker Hartman. I understand what they're saying, but to be honest, I'm not fully convinced yet. Yeah, and that brings us to the truce. They claim your undercover investigation was a cut-and-dry case of trespassing, but it sounds like they're willing to look past it. They intend to leave everything to us, even custody of the girl who just happened to be in that trunk. In exchange, we gotta accept whatever they say happened as the truth, and not get the guild involved in all this either. That about sum it up? Sheesh, they must really be desperate. It's since this involves KeA, I'd rather not leave things unsettled. But if the Mafia is saying they're not going to try and take it back, we might have no choice but to let things be.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Right now, our main concern is that we have no clue where she came from.
Right. The fact that she can't remember anything beside her name doesn't make it any easier.
Still, you gotta admit that she's the brightest, friendliest little rascal you've ever met.
She's gotten pretty attached to us over the past week, hasn't she?
She sure has.
That includes you and Zeit too, of course.
I suppose. I'm used to kids keeping their distance from me on account of all the cigarette smoke. Doesn't seem like it bothers him much at all, though.
Mademoiselle and Teotar are already obsessed with the little Zeit too. Pretty sure I saw him hauling in a mountain of clothes for her to try on earlier.
I'm glad we have those two to help with that. I know I'd have no idea what clothes to pick out for a little girl.
I still can't help but wonder, though. Just whose child is she? Ah! I found you! Lloyd, look! Look!
What? KeA?
Ellie and Tia picked out a bunch of clothes for me. They're all super cute. But these are my most favorite of all. What do you think?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to see with you hugging me like this.
Oh, I guess so. Okay, how about now?
Cool.
Wow, they did good.
Would you look at that? Not bad.
So, you like it?
Yeah, they're super cute.
That outfit really suits you. Really? Hey, Randy, Mr. Chief, do you think I'm cute too?
Yep, cutest girl in all of Crossbell. It doesn't look too shabby, kid.
Haha! Looks like someone couldn't wait to make her big debut. We wanted to try on the rest of the outfits, but she ran off. Ellie, Tio, guess what? Lloyd and the others said I'm cute. That's wonderful. I imagine Lloyd would tell KeA she looked cute no matter what outfit she wore.
Hey, that's probably true, actually. Would you look at that? Lloyd's already a dear doting father. Hard to believe it's only been a week since Keto. Yeah, okay, arrived.
So much has gone on, I can hardly believe it myself. Oh, that reminds me. What did you end up hearing from headquarters, Chief? You mentioned something about Revache proposing a truce.
Yeah, let's see here. Don't worry, I can explain everything while we have lunch.
So that's it. Well, at least we don't have to worry about the Mafia for now. However, that leaves us with another issue we need to resolve.
Yeah, they pretty much threw everything at us and washed their hands of it. Right now, we should focus on figuring out where she's from and helping her regain her memories.
Hey, KeA, do you really not remember anything? Anything at all? Nope, don't think so. I do remember seeing your funny face when you found me, though. Your eyes and mouth were wide open.
Wait, you talking about when we first met?
Yeah, I don't really remember anything before that.
That's okay. Not much we can do if she doesn't remember, Lloyd.
Chief, you mentioned you were going to ask around about her, correct? Did you find anything out?
About that. I spoke with people at the train station airport, even the city gates, when no one saw our mystery girl enter the city. This might end up being tougher to figure out than we thought.
That's a shame. What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt or something?
No, I'm okay.
Chief, I was thinking, and I have a request. Would you mind if we brought KeA into the city with us later this afternoon?
Do you have any potential leads?
Sort of. I was actually thinking of asking the Bracer Guild for a bit of help. Excuse me? Why them, of all people? What's a Bracer?
They're this terrible organization that isn't as good as the SSS. Yeah, that's it. Clever. The Guild's branch is spanning the entire continent. Tapping into their info network would be the quickest way to get any news about a missing kid.
That's right. I think if there was ever a time to turn to them, it'd be now. Is that alright?
Yeah, why not? Not like the CPD and the Guild are enemies per se. It's just that most of the forces have a pretty petty grudge against them over how popular they are. Case is a case. If you ask them to collaborate, I doubt they'd refuse. That's what I'm thinking too. We're already pals with Estelle and Joshua, so this just might work.
We could certainly use the assistance. But Lloyd, you're not intending to head out with KeA on your own, are you?
Actually, I was, yeah. It'd probably be overkill if we all went, so I thought I could go with her.
Unacceptable. She's already extremely attached to you, and now you want to keep her all to yourself.
What?
That's not fair at all, Lloyd. Don't you think we should all have equal opportunities to bond with her?
What are you guys talking about? That right here there is pure jealousy, my friend. Just think about the last few days. Whenever it's time to sleep, Keto always cuddles up with you in your room. It's not like I ask her to. She always crawls into my bed after I fall asleep. Listen, KeA, you have to be a good girl and sleep in your own room, okay?
But when I'm next to you, it makes it a lot easier to fall asleep. If it's annoying, I guess I can stop.
No, I wouldn't call it annoying.
Don't be so cold, Lloyd. She's probably still anxious from everything that happened to her. All she wants is the security of sleeping next to someone.
What do you want from me? Well, why don't you let us stick with you for now, kid? As for going out into the city, you should take at least one other person with you. Sure, Revache just called a truce for the time being, but it'll still be best to stay on your toes. Ah, understood. We'll be careful. Not chapter 4. Intermission. KeA. Who should Lloyd and KeA travel with? Just a sec. I think personally, we've chosen Ellie for something. We chose Ellie for what we just did. We chose Randy for going in the house and destroying everything, right? Oh wait, was that a choice or was that... No, we chose Tia for something. We chose Ellie for something. We haven't chosen Randy for anything. Yeah, that's true. We chose Tia for... What did we choose Tia for? At the start. I'm sure we chose something for Tia at the start, right? Yeah, the Randy going in the building wasn't a choice. We were forced to be on our own. We chose Tia for something because we wanted her there to scan something. And I can't remember. That was way earlier in the game. We just chose Ellie for something now. I think that's what happened anyway. Let's go for Randy then. Well, ready to go? Guild's over on East Street. Think we should avoid any detours while we're out? Well, it's a chance seeing the city could help jog KeA's memories. As long as we're careful, it should be alright to stop by some other places beside the guild. Gotcha. Between you and me, we'll be able to handle anything that comes our way. Okay, Keto, let's roll.
Yep. Where are we going?
It's called the Bracer Guild. Wouldn't be too surprised if you didn't know what it is, though.
Bracer. Huh. The people there kind of like superheroes.
Oh, so you do know it. Maybe she still remembers some things that are common knowledge. Looks that way.
Huh. I don't know why we have to go there, but if I'm with you two, I go anywhere.
My heart. I think I finally understand all those parents that won't stop gushing about how cute their kid is.
Come on, let's go.
It's KeA and her two dads. Take the dog too. The orbital terminal's power is off. Wasn't maintenance for the department's terminal line scheduled for today. Pretty sure Fran mentioned something along the lines of that, yeah. Something about the terminal being out of order, which scored her the day off. Ah, well, it's not like we'll be able to work much either. Oh. Day off? Lloyd, I have to leave KeA to you for a while, but if you find something, call me as soon as you can. The entire CPD is involved now, you understand? Yes, sir.
Tight, we're going to leave for a bit. You be a good boy and watch the house, okay?
Grrr. Sounds like we got the green light then. Ligger. Are the others in their room then? I guess KeA knows where Lloyd's room is. Okay, this is still locked. This is still the captain's room. So let's see. There's only two of us. Do we have a patrol?
Oh, KeA, how's your first trip into the city been going? It's been so much fun. I wish you could have come too. Well, today was my turn to look after the office. How about this, KeA? Want to go walk around the city together next time? Yes, please. It's a promise, okay? Lloyd, Randy, please be careful. We can't afford for Revache to catch on to what we're doing.
Of course, we'll be extra cautious, I promise. Trust me, as well, we've got Randolph Orlando with us. Technically, the best choice for guarding her.
I thought you were going out, KeA. I did, but I came back to see you. KeA, you're simply too cute. Can I pat your head, please?
Even our cool collected Teotod is no match for her.
Watch out for cars, okay? Make sure you stay by the two of them. Okie dokie.
So, this one is KeA's room.
Do I need to buy her some stuff? Looks like you've already settled into your new room. Oh, I still got to show you all the pretty clothes I can wear. Ellie and Tia went and brought me a whole bunch of them. Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. You can put on your very own fashion show, KeA. Maybe we should save it for another time. Knowing Tia and Ellie, they're going to go all out. It'll be something, that's for sure. Still, this room turned out pretty well. Cleaning and dusting everything took a long time. The furniture Ellie found looks great. Mademoiselle Ellie apparently pulled some strings to get her old furniture moved over here. They might be a little big for Kiddo here, but I'm willing to bet that she doesn't mind. Yeah, they should do just fine. Though once we figure out KeA's identity, we'll have to send her back to her parents. But until then, I want to make KeA feel at home here. She gets the biggest room, by the way. That's usually the old. Should be for the oldest child, not for the youngest. Ah, Kitty! So cute! Oh, that's right. KeA hasn't been on the roof yet, has she? Yeah, but think about it, Lloyd. Everyone down there can see us clear as day. We have to consider Kiddo's safety. Here, Kitty, come here. Nya, nya, nya. What do I give you as food? I've got tons of catfish. Here, give a catfish to a cat. It's like, did I already give her a catfish? I got a blind. Here, it's a gift, eh? Thanks, cop. Where in the world did you find this, though? Good kitty. Basically a cat burglar. So, let's look at what we need to do. Where am I going? Detective. Intermission. We decided the best way to find out more about KeA's past would be to have the Bracer Guild look into it. So, the Bracer Guild. So we want East Street to be our last sweep. Last part of the patrol. I guess we should start from west. This way's the back door to the SSS building. Since we're taking KeA to the Bracer Guild, we should probably just leave through the front door. Okay. There's a cutscene first. That's what's going on. Yeah. No. Yes. I don't know. Well, Central Square it is. We start off with them. You guys, eh? Haven't seen you for quite some time. How's life been? Oh, you know, a bit of this, a bit of that. Wow, this place is so cool. The heck even is all this stuff, Lloyd? Hey, no touching, Missy. What all this stuff is dangerous. Nothing you want to mess with. On your way now, all of you. I don't sell any kids' toys here, got it? Go on, get. You aren't going to find any toys in here. So he says, but he always seems to find just the right thing if we ask. Yeah, he can be a pretty uptight guy when it comes down to it. Ah, so we're not at the stage where new weapons are appearing yet. So no new armor either. Interesting. There's our cutscene. Wow, there's so many people. Hey, Lloyd, are all these people your friends? No, I'm afraid not. That'd be too many friends for me to keep track of. Besides, it's nothing compared to how it was during the anniversary festival. This is a lot of people to her. Guess she's not from Crossbell after all. Watch out. What's the big metal box? All it did was move and go vroom vroom. That's a car, KeA. Is that the first time you've seen one? I think so, but I'm not sure. Hey, wow, so that's called a car. Hey, Lloyd, do you guys have one too? Sadly, we don't. Oh, okay. I just thought it'd be a lot of fun if we could ride in one together. Those lucky First Division dogs. But anyway, it's starting to look like she's not actually a Crossbellin. Yeah, anyone living in Crossbell these days would see them all the time. Then again, it's not like the concept of a car is completely alien to her. But what does that mean? What's wrong, Lloyd? Aren't we going to say hello to the Bracers people? Oh, the Bracers, that's right. East Street, here we come. Who are you? Oh, you get to play with Lloyd and his friends? Ha, I guess so. Not sure if playing is the right word. Oh, really? But this whole week's been super fun. It's way too easy to get distracted with KeA around. We need to keep ourselves in check. Hey, play with me next time, okay? Okay.
Oh, little missy, want one? Someone your age must love balloons, right?
Oh, not really. Why would I?
What did you say? I've never met a kid who didn't like balloons before. I'm kind of at a loss. What's she got against balloons? Well, balloons usually light up the smiles of all the kids who stop by. Not this kid.
I got to see Michelin's spectacular fireworks show on the last day of the festival, and boy, did it blow me away. All the commotion going on that night nearly ruined it, though. Maybe it was actually lucky that I didn't have the money to spend the night there. Did you hear about that huge uproar at Michelin? Happened on the last night of the festival, no less. Glad I decided to head back home before all that went down. Oh my, have you come to buy an Orbital stove too? I'm currently comparing all of the different ones they have for sale. It's a big purchase after all. Had to be sure I choose the right one.
Oh, are you considering purchasing this cutting-edge Orbital car?
Oh, Lloyd, can I touch it?
Wait, no, stop. If you accidentally scratch that somehow, there's no way I could possibly pay for it.
Aww.
Please try to keep a closer eye on the girl. Please try to keep a closer eye on the girl. Oh man, he's got his eye on us now. I saw the word cough. My daughter seems to be really getting the hang of things. I was concerned about her working in an Orbital store at first, but she's doing so well.
You could, go somewhere else, you know. Do you actually work?
It's probably a rude question for me to ask, but considering he's always here watching his daughter.
Sheesh, my dad came to watch me at work again. Sure, I'm happy he's concerned about me and all, but he's really distracting. Oh, hey, Lloyd. Glad to see you're still kicking. Woo! Woo, this place is amazing.
KeA always knows the best time to jump into a conversation.
Oh, who's this? She's as cute as a button.
Ah, so you think so too, huh?
Hey now, Orbital Tech isn't the only thing I can appreciate, but I'm shocked. I didn't know you had it in you, Lloyd.
Huh? Had what in me?
The SSS is watching over a kid that got lost during the anniversary festival, right? Aha, that must be the reason why I haven't seen you in over a week.
She's not technically wrong. This bundle of joy here is KeA. We're trying to track down a family.
I was round them up. Don't think I have any leads for you, though. But if you need me, need help, just give me a shout. I've got a little sister, so I've gotten pretty used to taking care of kids, you know.
I appreciate it, Wendy. If we ever need a babysitter, I'll know who to call.
KeA, huh? She's a little bit younger than Pansy, I think. KeA, if you start to get worn out, be sure to let Lloyd know, okay? He isn't exactly the greatest when it comes to noticing these things. Okay, I will.
Thanks, Wendy. Central Square. With new music again is more the point.
What is that? You snacking again? Not cool, we're supposed to be in this together and you're stuffing your face. But like only eating 2 meals a day is just straight up impossible. Tomorrow. I'll start dieting tomorrow. I came to buy a bunch of sweets today. Sweets are the perfect motivation for practice.
Not pastries, though.
Let me see. What was I supposed to get again? Hi, you doing errands or something? That's pretty nice of you.
Well, I failed my entrance exam, so this is the least I could do, or else I'd feel useless. Saying it out loud made me sad again. The quality of a dish depends on the quality of the ingredients and the chef's skills.
But in my opinion, the most important thing is to keep the person who'll be eating the dish in mind while making it. Love's the best ingredient. So can I interest you in anything? If you want to cook, you're going to need some ingredients.
I don't know. Can I buy anything here for KeA?
Can I interest you in some king potatoes for your dinner tonight? We stocked some particularly good ones today. I enjoyed my time off after the anniversary festival. Nothing beats going on a jog under clear blue skies. Perhaps I'll invite Pearl to join me on my next run.
It's been quite a long time since I first entered this business. I try to think of new ways to liven up the store on a daily basis. I like to recall experiences from my younger days and apply them to my planning. I treasure those days in which I'd recklessly try anything without thinking about the consequences. The amount of experience I had in my youth was a blessing.
Oh, Pearl's away with...
Bracer boy, Scott. The amount of business we had during the anniversary festival was fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing a fat bonus this year. Crossbell Dams, issue 6. Nothing for our young girl, though. I'll take it. Thank you very much, Lee. Mum spends her whole day looking at stores. Doesn't she ever get bored of it? No. Phew, I can never get tired of this. No. Oh, the clothes on that adorable little girl look familiar. Alright, did Mademoiselle and Teotok come in to pick some clothes for Kido? I see, so the clothes were for the little lady here then. Ah, how do I look? It looks great on you, darling. I'm glad I could help. Glad I was able to be of help, since she seems to adore them. Don't forget about us if you ever need more clothes. We have a wide assortment of children's clothing. I recently had a customer by the name of Toma. He said he was planning on going to Michelin for the anniversary festival. Turns out he's planning on proposing to his girlfriend there, so he purchased an engagement ring. Toma actually came back to talk to me before he returned home. He was able to deliver a wonderful proposal, all thanks to the ring he purchased. What a joyous occasion. I'm glad I went the extra cell to engrave their names into the ring. Sounds like the proposal went perfectly. I'm glad we were able to help. Hey! Success. Ring or no ring, a successful proposal is a cause for celebration. I was reminded of the days when I was a young'un. Back in my day. The mayor delivered a wonderful speech for the anniversary festival's closing ceremony. You weren't able to listen to it? How pitiful. What's happening to the youngsters responsible for carrying Crossbell's future? Sorry. I was busy securing this young girl's future, I guess. I've had a lot more free time on my hands ever since the anniversary festival ended. That's not a problem with me, though. I love me some free time. I like taking it easy. Oh, I recognize those shoes. I believe those two lovely ladies purchased them earlier. Yeah, we're with them. I see. How they feel, Missy? Are they snug on your feet, or would a larger size have been better? They're great. I like how comfy they are. Fantastic. If you need any help with your new shoes, don't hesitate to ask. Children grow up quickly. That's why it's important to get them shoes that have a bit of extra room so they can grow into them. Please feel free to drop by our store next time you happen to find yourselves at Times. I guess next is reading our newspaper. Probably we should read a chapter of Back Alley Dr. Glenn as well. Seeing we've already got an extra one, which is 8 pages long as well. Right, Crossbell Times, issue 6. Let me clear my throat and we will begin.